The province of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is the new heartland of cultural and political activism, especially in upcoming general elections. The province will hold elections on 45 electable seats of the National Assembly and 115 such seats of the Provincial Assembly. The outlook of lower house seats in KPK remains centered on geographical belts, which subsumes different divisions. The most dominant political belt is the Peshawar Valley, comprising of Peshawar and Mardan divisions. It hosts over 16.6 million voters and 16 seats in the National Assembly. Home to political and cultural seats, its economy relies on agricultural, industrial, and commerce operations. In comparison to its adjacent tribal belts, this area is relatively peaceful. Politically, it will see competition between the PTI, its break-off faction PDIP, ANP, and the JUIF. Moving eastward, Hazara belt is home to 4 million voters, 8 National Assembly seats. It has craved carving a distinct political identity for the Hindko-speaking population. Presently, echoes of such demand are nearly non-existent. The area has industries based in Haripur and holds the largest earth-filled dam, Tharbela. The population in the urban centers of Aptabad and Havelia is highly literate and, like Peshawar Valley, hosts higher education institutions. Tourist attractions such as Nathia Gali, Ayubia, Balakot, Naran Kagan, and Babu Sar Top form the bedrock of its tourism-run economy. Largely, the people demand a pronounced focus on job growth and infrastructure for the tourism sector. In Baragram and Mansehra constituencies, a gloomy economic outlook has pushed youth to look for employment overseas or in urban areas. Despite tourism potential, Kohistan is economically deprived and lacks basic services. The demography maintains a conservative outlook. This belt in different parts will likely witness a strong contest between JUIF, PTI, and PMLN. To its west lies Malakand. The belt has 10 seats and comprises districts such as Malakand, Buner, and Sawat, and 2.6 million voters. Malakand was afflicted by militancy in 2009 and a major military operation which resulted in hundreds of thousands displaced and a subsequent end to violent militancy. It is home to astounding tourist attractions. Weighing heavily will be the continuity of peace and doubling of efforts to build the tourist industry. The belt is likely to witness competition between 3 major parties: PTI, PMLN, and the Pakistan People's Party. Lastly, southern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa stands as a key critical belt. North and South Waziristan, Dera Ismail Khan, Bannu, Kohat, Tank, Lucky Marbat, and Kuram Agency are some of the major districts in it. Nearly 5.8 million voters are electing representatives for 10 seats. After the constitutional amendment, the erstwhile federally administered tribal areas from this region secured representation in the Provincial Assembly. The area has seen a surge in violence by TTP. People demand surgical military action and an end to violence in this area and are opposed to mass displacements. Locals here demand an increase in the volume of border trade with neighboring Afghanistan. In erstwhile Fatah and Malakand, except for the Kuram Agency, people demand the long-awaited introduction of a land settlement mechanism. The erstwhile Fatah has yet to receive the promised 3% of the National Financial Commission Award since 2018 and 500 billion rupees to improve capacity. However, due to capacity shortfall, even most federal and provincial funds, nearly 70 to 80%, are returned annually. Thus, fulfillment of the promise will remain a key demand from candidates of PTI, JUIF, PMLN, and independent candidates over here. Thus, the province will await whether the promise of peace, governance, and an uptick in development will see progress, or will it be another period of an elusive promise.